Hi everyone, this is Cassandra Morath and this is my week 3 project review. Um, this is probably going to run a little bit long because I've had some serious issues. One of my biggest issues is the fact that I can't install anything from Cordova, any of the plugins at all, unless I have somebody else install them on their machine, zip it up, and then send the file to me. And we have no idea why. I can't figure it out. But it's not only my iOS at this point, it's also my Android that is having problems. I don't know if there's a corrupted file in here or what, but it's too late to go back and completely redo the project. So I am doing everything I can to work around the problems that are arising, and it's been nothing but craziness for the last week. Um, that being said, I have been able to work a little bit on getting some things up and running. The first thing that I wanted to show you was that I do have the camera up and running, and I don't want my picture taken. So I have the camera going, the wine in the background, this going, and let's see, if I take a picture, it takes a picture, and I should be able to save that. And when I save it, yeah, it shows me the picture. So I also have, and this is the Android stuff, I also have the Twitter Instapics. I have What Am I up and running. I have all of this stuff going, which I plan on doing something with because I can't install anything new without a huge hassle. So I'm going to try and do something with that next week. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with that. I have, sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. Where am I? And it's not going to work this time. So it comes up with unhandled error, retrieving location. So I'll show you that on the iOS because that's one of the very few things that actually works on the iOS. So I have What Am I and What Do I Look Like? And then I have Game Over, which should beep, but I'm not sure that I put my beep in the right place. It comes up with You Are the Winner, and it buzzes. I had to kind of do that just to show that it did what it was supposed to do, and you can see my stuff here. So it's basically the same thing that was in the Cordova. So basically that's a proof of concept, but I have the other two. So let's see, and then I'm going to go ahead and close this out because that's all I really have for this. I'll close this out and then be able to go to my Xcode. Okay, here's the thing with Xcode that we have a problem with is, and I know you and I weren't able to actually get this working the way that it should. So I wanted to show you what I have a problem with here is that this, when I do the it comes up as it starts to come up. Everything looks like it's going to start up. It thinks about it, and then it crashes. Now, if I go into my HTML and I take the Cordova stuff and I comment that out, just to show you that it is definitely Cordova. I comment that out, I save it, I run it. Obviously, it's not going to do anything, but it does come up. Ta-da! So it comes up. Obviously, it's not going to do anything because the Cordova stuff is not there. Let me take this out real fast. Save it, and we will go ahead and turn FaceTime off because I don't really need it at this point, and change this from being that to an iPad simulator. Now if I run it, it takes a second to build. The build succeeds, and you can tell I've done this a couple 100,000 times at this point. And the simulator comes up. Comes up with all this pretty stuff. Awesome, great. I still haven't got my CSS working right. I got the Twitter, the Instapics. I have What Am I? Works just fine. This does not work because the simulator unfortunately doesn't have a camera, so it can't pass a success. So the only error, I just keep getting the error no matter what I do or where I put the alerts or anything else. It comes up no camera available, but I believe that it would work on my iPad. So there's no way to test it. So obviously I got Where Am I? It comes up with a map, it comes up with latitude and longitude, and all's good. I just need a couple cursors and to figure out why it keeps putting me in San Francisco. I think I know why, but I'll get into that next week. But it does give me my latitude and longitude. So the camera, like I said, doesn't work. And then the game over stuff should work. Game over. The beep, you can't hear it. I don't believe that I put it in the right place. I thought I heard it the first time, but I did put iBuzzed. So you could see that my what it's really supposed to do and everything. Ta-da! So it does work. The notifications do work. It's just that I don't have the right thing in the right place, I think. But like I said, I thought I heard it the first time and then haven't heard it since. So anyway, this is what I've gotten to so far. I'm having such a hard time trying to move forward, but I think that I could get another mashup going. It really just depends. But I have 2 on each. So, like I said, I'm at a loss because anything that I do that's new, I have to actually get somebody else to install it and then bundle it and send it out to me. And I am so exhausted and trying to work through this but I've done everything I could possibly think of. And to be honest with you, the only thing I've learned a lot about it, but I don't think I would ever use Cordova again at this point. It's just, it, it doesn't work. It's, I don't know if it's just that it's too new, but trying, being as new as I am to this, and having to do this every week and, troubleshoot something new in things that I just don't understand has been exhausting and upsetting and frustrating. And, I'm not sure where to go from here. So anyway, this is what I have, and I don't think I'm going to post this to the discussion board. So if I get dinged for that, I get dinged for it. But like I said, it's just too frustrating at this point. I don't know what else to do. So I'll send this to you, and hopefully you can take a look at it and try and point me in the right direction. Anyway, thanks.